Check. Yep. Check. You. Watch how you sounding over there.
Yo.
Rockin' with the best. Whoa. Gotta fix the shot a little bit. Before we fix the shot, you can see the shot right here. Happy birthday to Kobe. Happy birthday to the legend. Rest in peace. A little bit more. Here we go. If y'all ain't know, it should be cool right there. Shout out to all my barbers, shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. Y'all see that love is wealth. I got the Soul Survivor Barry in the building to the right of me.
Yo, what's good? Summer almost over.
It's been a cold summer, big
Man.
It's been a cold summer.
Man.
Interesting summer. Y'all ain't know I got on the 1 and 2s. One of the illest DJs ever, DJ Punchy.
Let's
holding
go.
it down.
Let's go.
I like that shirt, Punch. Cause when you fly like you, they want the best to have those shirts right there, man. Who's that by right there? You know? Star Trek. Oh, the Pharrell gave that shirt. Pharrell gave it to you. Let's give it up for Punchy about to sign with Star Trek music. Punch, you gonna wait till this time? That's when you gonna let us know. Why you hold it out? Punch, this your last day?
No, ain't no last day.
Well, I know I can't afford you, Punch. Like, come on, man.
Come on.
Chad and Pharrell, they got you. Woo! See? Q-Tip 2. This the scenario. What's the scenario, B?
Yo.
What you doing in 92?
Shoot, getting ready to go to college.
Getting ready to go. Shout out to everybody going to college. Shout out to James and Tip. And shout out to young Justin Lax. Y'all see the love is wealth right here. It always blessed me with the goods. It wasn't even this color when y'all saw. Look at that gold. Because it's the gold that's in your heart. Y'all already know about it. Justin is at Liberty now. He's at Liberty in Virginia.
Okay.
Big shout out to him holding it down. And he's going to walk on that football team, man. Okay. I feel he is going to get busy.
I like to see that.
One of the best kept secrets, like where we are right now, all pun intended. Shout out to the whole BKS1 family. Y'all ain't got them tickets yet. Yo, we slow dancing this week. Not me, yo. The general.
Okay.
He got the tickets for the Slow Damn Jizzam of the year.
Taking it back.
Oh, Punch said you got your Punch. You ready? You ready to hold it down?
I'm ready.
I'm dancing like I'm looking for a Sydney, a Shireen. She might be there. She might be taking a picture like, Lace, you gonna call me? Nah, she looking like I'm waiting for the Soul Survivor Barry. That's how they be. That's how they take the pic. Nah, not her.
No loose.
Maybe.
It's crazy because talking about a slow jam. We was talking the other day, and my boy's like, remember that good 10-minute session you got got like 5 good slow songs in before the night was over, and you was just scheming. Wait, them days is long gone.
They long gone.
It's just twerking now.
Just twerking. I missed the good, because they had a reggae session. Yeah. We in Jersey. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Man, yo, shout out to my people in Brooklyn. I was in Brooklyn this weekend. Shout out to my Freedom Over Fear family. Shout out to my Tino's family, my Movement family. All of y'all, man. Shout out, cause yo, and big shout out to my boy Rem K Remedy. He was gonna be our guest. He ran. Sometimes stuff happens in travel. In travel, stuff happens. Sometimes stuff happens in real life, and you can't be here on time. You can't make it. It's all about communication. Shout out to my boy Rem. I was with him last night, and man, he got some good projects coming out. Shout out to the whole Freedom Over Fear. He's making us look like this face right now, like yo, man, Lace. I wish I was here, but Rem, I know you working, cause this is you. You always working, always holding it down. You, Safe, man, everybody, that's the whole family, man. Shout out to y'all. But back to you, though, Barry. You know, you said who was the one you was slow dancing with?
Back in the day, we would scheme on the girl that we wanted. Just watching, waiting for that slow song. You knew when it was coming. You had to beat the man to the punch.
Yo, did you ever? did the guy ever? You know they be trying to cock block sometimes. They be like, hey, yo, can you go grab? Cause remember, when was the time when it wasn't all about the drinks? When we was in high school,
right?
So like, yo, I'ma give you this. Yo, go get me a soda. Shout out to everybody who was at the Grand Ad parties with us. Yo, Punch, we used to be at them Grand Ad parties, man. Y'all was at your spots. Where y'all was at? Where was y'all parties at?
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day.
I say back in the day.
Make sure that mic gets you so they
I think back in that day was at like the Firehouse in Piscataway.
Same.
Know what I mean, Firehouses, know what I mean, Terrace Ballroom.
Yes.
Biss, Deco Lounge.
No doubt.
Skate 22.
Yes.
Know what I mean, everybody know about Skate 22. Know what I mean.
Yo, I can't skate, but I used to be there.
But on that dance floor though. Skate away.
My favorite was house parties.
House party was the best. So you talk about like, you know what I'm saying, gotta beat him to the punch. No pun intended to DJ Punchy on the 1 and 2s. But you ever ask someone like, yo, I'm gonna give you a soda, yo, go get some punch. And next thing you know, they done got your girl.
Nah.
All in your girl, B.
I don't think nobody snaked me like that. I don't think.
They ain't do that.
But you knew it was somebody else in there that was scheming too on the same person.
You want to sit back and observe and see who won't be the first one. The one that won't be first one, the next one they're like, damn, you ain't trying to do it, no.
But sometimes you had an idea who wanted you to step to them. Sometimes you had a good idea.
But you won't be the first one though.
But she might deny a guy waiting on you though.
Yeah.
Ooh. She might be like, nah, and then that's your cue to hurry up. But then you have that guy back in the day that would try to ease behind, or you know, like, yo, this is not a sandwich situation, my man.
Not a sandwich situation.
Not on a slow song.
Not this. They looking at you like this, B.
Yeah, waiting for you to. They get mad because you danced all the slow songs like with it.
They looking like that. Like,
he
what?
Ain't stepping off.
Ooh, like that right there. Can you feel it? Yes, they can. Were they looking like this? I feel like they was looking at you.
Oh yeah,
like,
you can see the eyes looking at you.
Like, not him.
Yeah, look, but sometimes you gotta sit back and observe. Cause everybody knows that one person, so you know
you gotta sit back and observe.
You gonna make like, I ain't stalking you. You know what I mean? Let you do what you do.
I'm gonna watch you.
You know what I mean? But you gonna come to me first though.
All eyes on me.
I mean, so look, I ain't gonna let you think I'm watching. I'm really not watching. I'm gonna enjoy myself. You know what I mean? So you gotta play that role. Like,
just gotta play the role.
They want you to chase.
They want you to chase.
So
usually once you got the number, then you can move off.
But how do you get that number back?
Everybody probably got that number though.
Because when you slow dancing, that was the time to actually talk to her. Because you could hear what each other is saying.
So you whistling in the air?
Yes.
Whistling in the air?
And I had good memory. Still do.
Yo.
You still be doing it?
Nah. Yo, y'all remember? See, Punch, you probably always had a good phone. I feel like you started off with the Nextel or something like a good Nokia.
I had Nextel. No, I started.
It's crazy because they didn't have to carry pins like we did.
Yo, remember? Yo, Punch, this is what we used to have to do. We would have gum wrapper. Yeah. That gum wrapper. Man. The Winter Fresh double mint spearmint. We would take and unfold it. That was the perfect space for the number that you didn't have to get caught. Get the number, fold it, put it in that little small of your pocket. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. If y'all know about it, please chime in. If y'all ever got the number on the Winter Fresh, you're like, yo, I'm saying, just meet me around.
It's amazing how you always had something to write on.
You had something.
You use your hand or use
your hand never worked for me.
Never worked.
Never worked for me. I never really trusted the hand because it gets sweaty and you probably lose the number.
Then you might.
Yeah, anything.
See,
so I never really.
Shoulder,
I always had something, a piece of paper or something in my pocket.
See, they used to autograph you,
$1 bill.
No, see,
No.
no, we need that dollar bill. I'm gonna spend it because I might want to buy her a punch.
See, what you do, you gotta remember the number.
Punch, I can't remember the number.
See,
I'm too busy dancing to the songs you was playing. If y'all ain't know, Punch was DJing our parties. No, he is older than us. You was DJing the parties like at 4 years old, 5 years old. You had to bend because you got the oldest soul. Nah.
Like this?
Ooh. R&B smooth. R&B dope. R&B is coming back.
We had a club music that had some good songs to dance to that was kind of slow.
So what was your favorite songs back in the day? I danced to was like a house song or a club song, like
For me, it was easily probably French Kiss. A song called French Kiss, where it would go fast and then it would go slow all the way down and then go back up.
You got that on there? You got that on there, Punch?
You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
You ever heard the game called Switch?
Yeah, we used to play that in college. Shout out to all my LIU people.
Oh, no, see, now you watch House
Shout out to
Party.
my LIU people.
Like,
Yes.
You know how you got your main woman, but you got your little other women in it too?
No,
that
Punch.
was different.
I was different. I was always a good guy. Yo, look, this was me. I was a good guy, Punch. Cool kid, tie, jacket, never. Yeah, but when we play Switch, you know, you might be, yeah, you might be like, yeah, that used to be the fun stuff.
They showed it in House Party. When you watched House Party,
That was good fun.
right.
That was good fun. You might be worried if you gotta walk that girl home, and that wasn't just out of town. Be like, yo, I gotta walk down Spooner. Ooh, she live in the PJs. Ooh.
I saw you last night.
No, I didn't. I was on another side of town. I don't wanna. You knew she lived there. And you be like, you looking up like.
But she got brothers?
Yo, she got brothers, uncles, cousins. Everyone lives over there. She relate to everybody.
I lived on the west, so that was right up my alley.
But yo, I'm a walker there anyway. I don't care what alley it is. I'm not worried. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. You know.
It wasn't like that back in the day, really. Not really.
Not really.
Y'all
No.
cool like that?
I wasn't that smooth.
Actually, for y'all, it might have been like that.
No, it was like that for us. Like, yo, you know what? For some people, you had some people who didn't show up to parties because they knew they wasn't deep enough on this side of town, or they got problems with this one. They might have problems with your brother, your cousin.
Oh yeah, you had those.
And they not showing up. I'm at parties in Elizabeth. Shout out to all my Eastwick people. I'm at the parties in the Brick. Shout out to every man. Like I'm showing up because I'm showing up with respect. I'm showing up with love and yo.
This was high school?
High school, yeah.
In high school, I'm telling you, we probably pretty much just party strictly in Plainfield.
Was y'all shy back in the day?
No,
Was y'all aggressive?
not really. Reserved.
Or was the women aggressive to y'all?
It depends. It depends.
Well,
It
like,
depends.
I mean, you know-
It depends if I had my khakis on. You had your khakis and your little puffy Kango. Remember that
So was the
95
footwear right?
Kango?
Was footwear right?
Oh yeah, all day. All day. Had to be.
So you had like was it braids or bald heads?
Oh,
or
so what I had. It depends.
was the phase or the
Nah, yo,
the half? Now you got the hair half.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I always had a hat on, no matter what my haircut was. I always had a hat on to match the whole fit. So usually it was like that.
Did you make any females jealous? Like, you know what I mean? Like, make them jealous?
Did I make them jealous?
Like, I
don't know. I was too busy doing me. I really wasn't paying attention. If they was paying attention to me, but you know what? They will pay attention to you. Because if a girl had a problem with you, how many people that you know? It's funny with people. They're like, it's so old. That was high school. But let you have a problem with, let you still speak to that girl now. They'll say, yeah, because Barry, you remember when you used to talk to her in 6th grade and you cut in front of line, and have you ever had that situation?
No.
You're like, yo, you still remember that?
People tell me stuff that I don't even remember. Like from like elementary school, maybe middle school. I'm like, I don't even remember it happened, but I guess it must have affected them. They still remember. I had a lot of stuff like that happen. I don't even remember half the stuff I did or something I could have did that offended somebody, and they still remember it. And I'm like, wow.
Wow. Sorry. Y'all still remember that. Y'all still
I was
remember.
a nice guy, so.
No, I was a nice guy.
I had a question for both of y'all, right?
Yes.
So you ever have like a person you ain't seen in a long time, but you wish I want to see right now, like a female friend, like a female you have
Rudy.
Back in the day?
Rudy from the Cosby Show. I ain't see her since like the last episode.
I'm talking about somebody like in person, like I knew back in the day I had a little pressure, but you didn't want to have like memories.
Punch.
Go back in memory lane.
Punch. For some reason, I think you feeling like I'm making up like she really wasn't my boo. Like
this?
she was my boo. Like no, I wanted to fight Bud, but I'm mature now. I'm mature now, so I'm not going to make that type of move. I'm just going to holler at B. Because B used to mess with the cousin, but B used to hang with his older brother. You know, you always talk about his older brother?
Yeah.
That was Barry's best friend in Brooklyn. You know, shout out to my Brooklyn people, you know? Now, but you know what? But B, you got me thinking about, you know, when people remember stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you remember that girl from back then? It's funny how people can remember stuff and they just throw it back in your face.
But it's funny because some people will hold it. They won't tell you for years and years. Like, it's been around you all this time, and you ain't mentioned that.
But at right time,
right?
Even guys could do the same thing.
A lot of times it be the dudes.
A lot of times it be the dudes. A lot of times it be y'all dudes acting like we should have been dancing to this song. No.
Somebody actually called me.
What they say?
A bully.
What? You too?
I was called a bully. I couldn't believe it. By somebody I had
we must
known
be
for
some
years.
bullies.
I had known him for years.
Me too.
Thought he was cool. Talking about, I used to play too hard, too rough. Really? But he couldn't do nothing about it because he couldn't beat me.
Yo.
But I'm like, I thought we was just slap boxing. Everybody did that.
I've been called 50 Cent. I've been called everything.
So,
little old me. Look, I'm the school guy.
So how y'all feel?
Yeah, little me for real.
So how y'all feel now? Like, you feel like women are more aggressive now than?
You know what, Punch? I try not to be. I try to be peaceful. I try to just focus on my task at hand, my goals, because it's always somebody that's going to try to knock you off your goals. It's always somebody who has a hidden agenda about what you try to do in life and how you should be in their life, their version. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be your version. You ain't iron my clothes, you ain't pick my fit. Now shout out to Love as well, because y'all gave me the beautiful shirt right here. Shout out to Brickface. You know, but I try to stay away from that nonsense and that negativity, but somehow it always tries to come back around. And you know, when it comes back around, you know, you just gotta block them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. So it's messed up, man. And why is this not moving with our picture? Trying to figure out, like, who blocked this shot right here? Did he block this shot? Because you got to block him sometimes. Did he block? Look at this. First of all, look at these, how the shorts these guys are wearing right now. Why are they wearing these shorts? Because this back in the day, you know what I'm saying, Jesse Jackson and Marvin Gaye playing ball. Who won this game? You see Marvin got the 3 stripe light. You see that, right? Who you think won this game?
I would believe Jesse might have got him.
Jesse?
Yeah, I think Jesse might have.
Jorgen Ties? You won it?
Yeah, I think Jorgen Ties might have.
I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Marvin Gaye struck me as a guy that, you know.
You don't think Marvin?
I don't know. I think Jesse's a little rough.
Where Jesse? Is he from Chicago? Or he just spent some time out there? Like,
that's a good question.
I don't know if Jesse would have won this game right here, but I know he was gonna block the shot. Marvin Gaye, what he that's Philly, or I'm thinking Teddy P. I might be thinking Teddy P.
Teddy P is Philly.
Yo,
it looked like Jesse about to hit him with the pump fake.
They gonna hit him with the pump fake?
Yeah, it looked like
scooping. You know what I mean? Like spinning with it.
Like he about to hit him with the pump fake, go up underneath him.
I don't know, man. Shout out to my favorite sports show. Shout out to Cypher them. Shout out to the Knicks work. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you Knicks were like, yo, Raymond, all y'all, Royale, all y'all. I like when they talk about the basketball, the Knicks. I used to like the Knicks. Look at them cuts. Shout out to my barbers and stylists. Mason used to have them cuts.
Man, he was like one of the first ones that really would put like a bunch of design. I think even before Rodman did it.
I think so as well. Yeah. I think so as well. Yo, the flavor that he had, being an individual, nobody gonna tell me what I need to do. You think someone told him he needs to get that type of haircut?
Mason, he was the original bully of the NBA. One of them anyway. He was like one of the main ones that I knew growing up.
Yo, he was a bully, right?
Yep.
Yo, we got Oakley. Small school. Shouldn't even be in the NBA, right?
Yep.
Black school. He was a bully.
He's a Virginia Union.
Virginia Union. Virginia Union. But when they ask, who talks the most trash in the NBA? Punch, I'm going to give you a guess. One guess. Who you think ever, who they said, I'm going to say like in the 80s. In the 80s. One guess. Who do you think they said talked the most trash in the NBA?
I want to say MJ, but
MJ?
yeah.
Okay. Got MJ. What you think?
I actually heard it was Larry Bird.
That's what I'm talking about. Larry Bird. Let's give it up for the Bird. The Bird is the word.
And it was, I mean, I wasn't a Celtics fan, I don't guess. I think I was more of a Larry Bird fan. You know, I used to take my shot, call myself Barry Bird. But that was back in the day.
Barry Bird.
Hey.
Barry Bird. Shout out to my Blackbirds at LIU. Shout out to y'all. Yo, Barry Bird.
That's before I became a Pistons fan. I became a Pistons fan shortly.
And think about that, because hold up, these are the bullies, right?
Yeah.
These two right here
Right.
are the bullies.
Yep.
Not the guy who talked the most trash. Let's get to Larry Bird. They said Larry Bird was the top at talking trash.
Yeah, that's what I always
and,
heard.
and they said kind of like me. I'm lipped, less. I don't have the natural pucker. I don't have that. And they said, Larry Bird, he will be talking trash, and you can't even see what he's saying,
Right.
because his lips not moving.
Right.
But he would say stuff. I remember it was the 3-point contest at the All-Star game. He walked in. You hear the story? He said, "Which one of y'all coming in second?" Y'all know who won.
He did. I don't remember that.
He did.
I actually remember watching that. He won like on the last money ball.
Mike was in there, trashed that one.
I remember. I think one of the crazy things I heard him say was he whispered to I think Magic Johnson, and one of the guys was like, "Y'all disrespecting me. Got this white boy." Stick
Yo,
I was like,
that
what?
one right there. He was like, yo, how do y'all disrespect me like this? Y'all got a
The
white boy sticking me.
Now, mind you, of course we all know he's white, but he's like, come on now. That was, to me, that was impressive, and I remember that. That
Very
was like
impressive.
That made me a fan of him. I never was a Celtics fan.
I was never a Celtics fan, but I always wondered what made him so good. He doesn't look that fast. He doesn't look that strong. He doesn't look that skilled. Even his shot, it doesn't look like it's going to go in.
No, he barely
But it
jumps
goes
off
in.
the ground like almost a set shot.
Get that smooth shot.
Yo, he practiced so hard. Every day he practiced so hard, consistently, where people say, how does it happen? Not seeing when they had him on Sports Illustrated, and it was a painting of him. Because when they came to take the picture, he told the photographer, I'm at practice right now. It's like, but it's Sports Illustrated, you gotta take the picture. So I don't care what it is. I'm at practice, and practice don't stop for this right here. At another time, that's big, because he's still in college at the time. This is at Indiana State when he played against Magic.
Right.
Played against Magic. He was like, man, he told some other person, he said, I ain't about to score on you right here. He would tell his opponents how he's going to score on them, and then do it.
Right. We heard that later from Mike, but yeah, Larry Bird.
Now they said Mike. Now Punch to you too. They said Mike was right up there too.
Yeah.
You know, Mike is.
Mike is a little slick with it, though.
Mike would talk. The difference is back then they didn't have a microphone.
Right.
They didn't report everything. They didn't tell mommy and daddy everything that was.
But they didn't
going
have
on.
social media.
They didn't have social media.
They didn't have all of these sports centers and stuff either. You had like maybe one sports commentating channel.
This is when you had cable and your remote looked like this.
Right.
When you had cable, your remote looked like this.
Like
so
5
everybody ain't have
buttons
cable. Everybody ain't have it. So everybody ain't have ESPN.
Right.
Y'all BET stopped at 9.
Stop that now.
Hey love. That was the commercial that came on.
Then you get the flag, American flag on your screen for the night. Yeah. Play the anthem. Time to go to bed.
It was a little different back then. It was a little bit tougher back then. And if your mind wasn't ready, if your mind wasn't built, if you wasn't putting in that work all the time, people would, Punch, you know I need some of the goodies. You know I need some of the goodies, man. Look, y'all know we keep the sour straws. But you got to work that hard. You got to put in that type of work to talk that type of trash.
Right.
You have to. And you wonder why he is winning, why he won. And then they hate the one person, yeah, man, the bad guy, because he was a little, pretty face, smiling kid face guy, who doesn't know anything about basketball. They act as if he's not a genius in basketball, and that's why he stays employed in basketball, the NBA. We talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Of course, my favorite.
Bobby, who your favorite?
My favorite player. Because he was the one that made me feel like I could actually play basketball and compete. Because I always thought it was the tall guy's game. So I wasn't a big fan of basketball. But coming in a sports family, and you competed in whatever sport you played. Didn't matter. You can't step on there and be sorry at nothing. But I had 2 older brothers. So it was like, you had to play and be, whether you liked it or not, you had to be competitive. Because I felt like that was the sport I couldn't do everything in. Baseball, I could do everything. I could hit home runs no matter how little I was. Football, I could score touchdowns. I could tackle. I couldn't dunk the ball.
Me neither.
And I felt like, okay.
I thought I was going to be able to.
I can't be a basketball player. But I eventually got to the point where I could dunk the ball.
Mellow.
It took me a while, but where it made me go outside and practice jumping. So I finally got a chance. I had to bounce it off the ground because I couldn't palm it. But I did that a couple of times in high school gym just to show people.
You couldn't let yourself down. You had to prove to yourself. And you had to practice before you proved.
Right.
Because you didn't like
that. You had to practice in my backyard before I displayed it in public. Oh, trust me. I had like a 9.5-foot rim in my backyard. And I was dunking with 2 hands. I said, now I can do it. I could dunk this with 2 hands. I can dunk a 10-foot with 1. So I was jumping off 2 feet like Dominique. So I took a little tips from different people. But Webb was on the same team as Dominique. So that made me see, okay, he's jumping off 2 feet. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use Webb's technique of bouncing it off the ground. So that combination allowed me to dunk the ball.
It allowed you to believe in, you just had to see it one time.
That's it.
Because you didn't have DVR.
No.
Rewind. Do it again. You're going to make it happen. And you believe yourself, and you didn't give up. No. You practiced relentless. You could have been just satisfied with just being good at what you're good at.
Right. So I could dribble the ball, get to the rim like Isaiah all day, but not being able to dunk made me feel like I wasn't ever going to be good enough to really play this game.
Good enough for yourself, not anybody else. Your own standard.
Right, my own standard. Oh, I compete with anybody to this day. I mean, probably not no more. These knees are gone, but
like I know I can't compete with you, B. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have the best hairline. It's not.
My thing is, I spot up and shoot. That's about it right now.
That's all I'm doing. You know that's all I'm doing. I'm playing pop shot.
That's it.
I'm playing pop shot.
Catch and shoot
with
now.
You. That's all I'm doing. You know, we spoke about it 2 weeks ago. We're talking about champions. We talk about what they see, what people see. People believe they know you because all of what they see.
Right.
They don't see what goes behind closed doors. They didn't see all those times that you practice dunking.
Yes, every day.
Every day. You hear about the legend of Kobe Bryant. Happy birthday to Kobe one more time.
I watched the Muse the other night.
Yes.
And he was putting up thousands of shots a day.
A day. Thousands.
Thousands. That's it. Damn.
Not playing around with it. Not accidentally saying it. Not using it like, yo, man, I kept it 1,000. I kept it a stack. I kept it a G. That's some of y'all say that in life. But y'all really have not dedicated yourself to anything.
Average person can't do that.
Nobody average. No, the average person can't do it because they're average.
Exactly.
When they talk about Tupac, all the times he was in the studio, yeah, we hear all the BS with the drama and he did this, he did that. Y'all know his work ethic?
I hear Lil Wayne is nuts like that.
Man, we hear about some of these people who put in this kind of work. And it's not an accident of why they are there. And if you get caught slipping, you're going to be all like old girl who just got caught slipping running that 100 meters.
Sad to see that.
Sad to see it.
It was sad because it was like, you know she's better than that.
You got to stay on your A game. You got to stay on your A game. You got to keep practicing. You got to be prepared when it's time to go. Definitely. You know, we always talk about the locks, man. Yo, shout out to my boy RC. Shout out to my boy Ryan. Shout out to everybody on the check-in right now. And he got the dope what you say now blog right there. and we see the champions. We see the locks.
It's crazy how they got re-celebrated, yo. After all these years,
Top 5 dead or alive.
they're finally getting probably some of the just due they should have gotten back then. I think Jada always was taken seriously, but not the whole collective.
No, and it's times when Jada like, yo, Jada, he alright, but he ain't. His songs, his albums are never.
Right.
It's always an asterisk
Right.
behind their arts.
I like Styles
Consistency.
P. That was my favorite one. Not saying he
Dope.
was the best, but I liked his
At
style.
one point,
the best.
Styles was more consistent. At one point, but know what they never did? They never stopped.
That's what I heard.
They never stopped. They stayed perfecting their craft. Because right now, I like Chic the best.
See, one of my friends, one of my good friends, I was a big fan of Chic back then.
They always competed. They always pushed each other. They always strive to be the best version of them. Not, let me be a better you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how you need to be you. Yeah, I'm sure they had arguments behind the scenes.
That was my issue with Dipset, I think, a little bit. Like some of them adapted Cameron style a little bit too much for me.
Or Cam adapted to other J.R. Writer style.
There
There's two
we
ways to look at it.
It is
Kapuda
two ways.
Babuda.
Yeah, it's two ways.
Fuda.
Even Santana sometimes got caught up in that blam blam or slam jammer a couple of times.
I hear you, Punch.
But I like Dipset too. I'm not gonna say here. They just had a bad night of performance. Their performance was terrible.
And it wasn't just a bad night. And that bad night that was supposed to be just their biggest night, B, turned into their legacy right now.
Right now they have to do something. Well, they're lucky because I'm thinking that they're saying the Locks want to go on tour with them. But that might help them
They
out.
are.
Yeah,
They was in Philly the other day, I think.
They were state property too. All three of
So
them.
they got a chance to save face a little bit if they can go out and perform like a group and not individuals on stage. That's what they was looking like, a bunch of individuals.
Rem said, nah, that ain't happening. Nah, he's like, I wish they did, but ain't Rem. I feel you. And they looking like, you see it, vegan, green juice. Green juice.
They do own a juice bar.
He does own juice bars. Like, no, the juice bar guy should not be the champion. Make sure y'all check What You Say Now vlog, because it's super dope. And they talk about what we talking about, old girl with the race,
Right.
who lost. You know, she wasn't practicing still. She wasn't ready.
Nah.
I hope she makes a good comeback. I hope she does get back in shape,
Right.
because this was her time to redemption.
Yeah.
And the old girl, did you see the Jamaican chick talking greasy?
No, I didn't see that.
Woo!
But they have the right to talk greasy.
No, this was a different greasy.
Oh, okay.
This was a beep, 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 beep. And I told that beep, beep, that I was going to beep.
So they must have been talking junk to each other
Social
before
media.
the right. Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, then you got to pack it up. You know how track is.
Yo,
You know.
you got to be ready.
The ultimate bragging is when you beat somebody in a foot race.
The ultimate.
They don't get much man to man or woman to woman in that.
From the pole to the manhole.
I had my days where I turned around. I know you had your days, Jay, when you turn
Yeah.
around and look at them like, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yo, I'm going to beat you in this race.
Okay.
I remember telling some of my people, I'm like, yo, you talking real greasy like this, right? You going to beat me. Because y'all ain't seen me in a minute. All right. Well, look, yo, you come up to the track. Come up to the track at night. If you beat me, you can't come to the track again all summer.
Y'all had it like that. See,
They
that
didn't
was-
show up. No, I'm talking about this later.
Okay.
Because for some reason in life, I always get tested by people. And they feel like for some reason, yo, you must have fell off this way or this way because I can't see this or that. And I'm like, all right, now when I come at you this way, I'm going to put you in a way where this is how you really want to play. Well, let's play it then.
See, that's what I said.
And they didn't show up.
They was testing you because you already had a pretty good name for yourself.
And they try to play with the name
My thing was
till I test them.
I got tired of people sleeping on me. So I would keep hearing about this person's fat, this person's fat, this person's fat. I'm like, so one day it was some guy who would have been the fastest guy in our league or whatever baseball league. I just got tired of hearing it, and I was like, I said, yo, he ain't that fast. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Even my own coach, like, come on, Barry, really, the guy's fast. I said, he faster than me. Outside of Maxon, in the middle of the street, took my shoes off and dusted him. Came back, the coach was like, I didn't know you were that fat. I said, yeah, because in baseball, I never have to show that much speed.
Now you don't. You don't.
I just got to get to the next base.
Whole B, we not going to let that one go. You know this a real race in the hood when you take your shoes off.
Your shoes got to come off.
Because your shoes, like your shoes is real. Y'all laced your shoes right a certain way, like, all right. Or you had your cleats.
No, I had no cleats.
So, yo, Punch, we was not messing up our shoes. Yo, they was laced a certain way. They might flop. They might hit the outfit, touch it right here with the sock.
Yeah.
And you can't mess that up. So when you come out your shoes, you ready for business.
Yeah, my shoes.
So you ready for business. And that's when you know, that's when you looking like him right there. Like, what? Yo, is that how you looked after you beat him?
I looked at my coach like that because out of everybody, that hurt the most. I was like, man, you seen me run.
Everybody doubted you. Everybody doubted you. You want to shout him out right now? Does his hair look like this? Does his hair look like these shoes right there, man? My barbers, where y'all at?
Oh, man.
Where y'all at? Shout out to my Brooklyn people.
Come on, KD.
My Brooklyn barbers.
KD, like, I don't care about
Rim. Syph. We was just talking. Man, I was in the store. Yo, your hair should not look like these shoes. You talking about shoes. Your hair should not look like this design right here. Is that the inspiration? We always, we need inspiration in life.
Man, KD.
That's really the inspiration.
He's taking, obviously he don't care because they got a whole lot of memes and pictures about him, and he still continues to rock the I don't care.
No, he needs the spray. or get this wig right here. Look, get the Jesse.
Why can't he just get the Kobe low cut? He can't go all the way down like the Kobe. Get the Kobe low cut.
Nah, cause you see that patch. Look at that patch.
Yeah.
He can't get the Kobe low.
Mike had the little patch for made the little.
He can't do it. He can't do it. I don't know. I got the flyest guy on earth, man. You've been putting in work today. True lies. Been putting in work. Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all do not see somebody here, man, shout out to Cousin D. Super shout out to Cousin D. Super shout out to the flyest guy on earth, True Lies, who just walked in. Look, people got stuff they got to do. They got to handle their biz, but we are all here in spirit. We all here together. We all work together and support each other. No egos. And you see that right there. Look at that. Well, you look, that's a different kind of light. You look like you got a filter. You know what I'm saying? What was going on? If y'all know, True Lies is one of the best photographers around. Always putting in that work, man. What you had going on today, man? We just cooling out today.
I got a chance to shoot.
Hold up, let me make sure y'all
check.
Is that mic on?
I don't know.
Or you just swing around here and just get on the mic over here if it's not on. You know. So yeah, True Lies was holding it down. That one might be right there because we already got the whatever. But True Lies back in the building, Chicago, holding it down. 91 Supreme Team.
Yo.
So yeah, what was going on today?
I got a chance to shoot Foot Action's Back to School.
Who?
That's what's up.
Foot Action. But what?
For who?
Foot Action. But courtesy of my man Ricky Shubio.
Shout out to Ricky Shubio. Shout out to the team.
So I got an opportunity to be on board for that and to help out in whatever capacity. We was doing this since when we woke up at 6. We left maybe 7 something. We just not getting back.
Putting that work in. You said, hold up. I would fix the camera. We're gonna stay right here. You can stay ghost for a second because you're looking too fly. Yo, unless you want to do it and come back. Yo. You said help out in any capacity.
Yeah.
You wasn't the star of the show.
Nah.
It wasn't just what you.
Nah.
You ain't tell him what he needs to do. That's your man's though. You ain't tell him what to do.
Nah.
How he needs to do it.
Nah.
Why not?
It's his show. He put that work in for that.
That's what it's about. But he showed love and broke bread.
Boy, you were a great asset, wasn't you?
Definitely, and I got to learn some stuff.
You got to learn.
Yeah.
But that's your man. You already knew what your man did.
I ain't never did it before.
Was that message?
No, I'm just sipping tea. How was it? It sound like a good experience. That sound like a dope experience. If y'all know Ricky Shubio, what's the other name on IG? Or is that
Space Camp Fresh?
Space Camp Fresh, man. And man, shout out to the homie because y'all been friends forever.
Yeah.
I love the way y'all just been pushing each other. When I mean pushing, like just motivating and with respect with the arts. You know, I always talk about how T been around. I don't school T. I don't never school him and tell him he should do this and that.
He should tell me I should rap.
I do say that. I do say that. And I'm not going to back off from that. I'm going to keep saying that. And yeah, I'm not. But besides that, anything else you do, I'm not going to say, yo, you should do this personally, creatively or anything. And sometimes you ask me. Sometimes you do. Shout out to y'all too, y'all peers, same age, and y'all just constantly elevate each other. You know, I love that. And then he brings who else he had with y'all?
Oh, L
got L modeling.
L nephew's a model.
Brought the whole family.
Yeah, I mean,
keep it in the family.
Yeah,
keep it in the family, man. Yo, shout out to y'all. You had a good time.
Yeah.
Foot action. We talking about foot action that's all across the world.
Yeah. Got me some new white forces today too. Which I don't like. I don't like paying. I don't ever want to pay for white forces anyway. I haven't had any in like 13 years. Like that's one thing I'm like, nah, I don't want to pay for it. And I just lucked up to that.
Ice cream dreams.
Yeah.
Good. I like that right there. All Ivy. So you had it. Looking like Fat Joe back in 03 with it.
Oh man, you look at the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah, the ice cream dreams, man. Look, I love that the way y'all keep doing it. You had a great experience, and we all learn from each other. But whatever we do, keep pushing. What's the next thing you got going?
This weekend?
This weekend, you always got something to do.
I might. Well, I gotta get a final approval, but I should be shooting the Roots. I should be shooting the Roots concert on Saturday.
Roots? What you talking about? Like Botanical Garden? What we talking about?
I'm talking about Jimmy Fallon, the Roots.
What? Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be good. Which means I might have to miss my boy's skate party, but you know, the game is the game.
It's work. And know what he would be? Shout out to G. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to Baby G, the birthdays, and I'm gonna make sure I holler at all y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. And y'all love T too. Y'all love me as well. You're working. You're putting in that work. And you know why that's so ironic to me? When you say that. Full circle. Everything is full circle. We have seen that opportunity. Shout out to Mel D. Cole. He is the Roots official photographer. Part of the team, part of the family. Yo, when you work, when you lock in and do what you do, those type of opportunities happen. Am I lying to you?
No, you not.
and you know that some people question when I say certain things, like, why you do this, why you do that? I'm like, I believe this can happen. I believe what y'all don't see can happen.
But I said I was gonna do that.
No, you didn't. He lying.
I told him that too.
He lying. Yo, no. You are lying.
Jesus, crazy.
Am I? That's what I hear. I'm crazy. He was too.
Yeah.
He was too. You know I'm crazy. He was too. Well, cause he said what he was gonna do. You said you was gonna do. Yo, B, you believe he said he was gonna do that?
I believe it. I'll show you the DM.
I know you said.
But they say speak it into existence.
No, that is a cute saying. It's cute as her. You said that, T?
I said that.
You said, yo, watch me. Watch me go to DJ Punchy and say he gonna be a good DJ.
And I was doing
he don't practice.
And I was doing it like him. I was sneaking my camera in.
You was sneaking.
I sneak my camera in wherever I need to sneak it in.
You was doing that.
And then I'm gonna show you the work. Yeah, I could do it.
You sure?
Facts. I was sneaking my camera in everywhere.
I know you was doing it. I've been there with you at time. I've been there with you at the door. You like, yo, nah, cause remember, check. In there, Ghostface.
Yeah.
Pictures done, established, published.
Yeah.
Who told you couldn't?
Nobody. Because you wasn't gonna tell me that I was gonna bring that motherfucker in.
And if they told you, you don't feel like hearing that conversation, get away from me.
I mean, look, I'm gonna try. If I can't, I can't. Game is a game.
No, I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Which one of your friends questioned you?
Oh, nobody. If you come with me, you already know what it is.
A lot of people don't come with you.
I'll go by myself too, but I'm just saying. But if you come with me, you already know what it is. I'm trying to get my camera in.
My point is, you on your goal, and a lot of people ain't coming with you.
Oh yeah.
It's a privilege to come with you sometimes to those events. you know, I appreciate it. I've been there. I definitely have been there, you know.
Oh, word, that ghost shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go front.
Handle your handle. I'm up here dancing, you know, doing my 1-2. Yo, B, back in this song, because we had this before. If you had a theme song every time you walked into a room, what would it be when you walked into that room?
This is a good one. I don't know what the first thing coming to my head would be. Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the night.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the air of the night. Yeah, I like that. Make me like a superhero type thing.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. T, True Lies. What's your song? If you had a theme song every time you walked in a room, what song would it be?
What we do.
Even though what we do. Freeway. I like that. DJ Punchy, I got the same question for you. Same question for you, DJ Punchy. And you got all the tracks. If you had a theme song every time you walked in a room, what song would it be? A theme song. Any record that you like that. Let the mic catch you.
Oh, I'm gonna say thank you.
Thank you. Which one?
Well,
Thank you, everybody.
Alicia Myers?
yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Like you want to get that like little two-step in, so.
Yeah.
What's yours?
So you get a little two-step in. Like we was talking earlier about different spots we used to go from back in the day, hang at.
Yes.
Back in the day. Like Skate 22 was one of the popular spots to hang at back in the day.
Yes.
On Saturdays, on Sundays, but mostly Saturdays. But you know what I mean.
I can't skate.
We learn.
What's your theme song, Jay?
What's my man? I'm a threat. Threat to society. 2 Chainz. Y'all know that song. Look it up. Threat to society. 2 Chainz. And we rocking with the best. Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists. Shout out to DJ Punchy on the 1 and 2s. Make sure you check What You Say Now podcast. Shout out to Lisa Barber. You done changed the game this. Woo! You done changed the track game, Lisa. Changed the track game. The price done went up. Anybody who's watching, if y'all ain't following Lisa Barber and saw the magic that she did, I'm letting y'all know the price done went up. And we're going to talk about that next week. Price done went up. Got the Soul Survivor Barry.
Yo.
True Lies.
Yo.
Shout out to Cousin D. Soup on the other side, holding it down. T in the VA. We are Beards and Baldheads. See y'all next week.